right, Scorpio, welcome in to the anointed message. This is part two of your reading. Again, my camera cut off again. So I just switched cameras altogether. I left off talking about how Spirit said that you should go into hermit mode this week because you have too much going on. It's too many fires for you to put out. Okay. So let's get some kippers so we can wrap up Scorpio. Messages to Scorpio, the Scorpio collective. This may be someone that you're dealing with. It may be from across waters, maybe long distance. Yeah. The Lover's card is here twice in two separate decks. So I feel like this is definitely new love that's coming towards you guys, Scorpio. This may be someone that is from a distance. You may have to travel to get to this person over large bodies of water. Scorpio, please. Scorpio. Yeah, official person, or this may be someone that wears a uniform, and mature man. So this may be someone who was at one point married and now they are divorced. Or you may be at one point you were married and now you're divorced. Flipping the switch at how you meet Scorpio. Bottom of the deck is Sun and Wealth. So I feel like this union is going to be good, but there are definitely some doors that you need to close first before you open and try to walk through these new doors that Spirit is presenting for you. Thank you, Scorpio. Finally got your reading out. I'm so sorry it had to be in two parts, but baby, when I tell you guys my camera was tripping, this is your girl, Sky, the Aquarius baddie with anointed message. Thank you, Scorpio, for your time. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Let me know if this resonated. And also, don't forget to check your other signs. If you don't find a message here, you may find it in your other signs that are in your chart. I love you guys. Be well. Next up is Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Sagittarius. This is the Aquarius Baddie Sky. We're going to be taking a look into your weekly quickie today, the energy surrounding you, what advice you need to know for the next coming weeks, and if you have anybody new coming into your life, Spirit, what messages do you need to know for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what else for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Thank you. What else for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do read for a lot of you all, so if the message doesn't fit your specific situation, please go and watch your other placements. The Tower in the reverse. So you're trying to avoid a tower. You're manifesting an avoidance of the tower. What else? Okay, you're in the Hangman energy. But your Spirit is saying that you're on the right path with this Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Justice in the reverse. So there was some type of imbalance. There was some type of injustice that may have been done. Maybe there was at one point a lot of fighting, arguing, and bickering. The Five of Swords is here, but it is in the reverse. I kind of like it in the reverse because it tells me that there is an end to the battle. The Nine of Wands in the reverse as well, coupled with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is definitely about you taking a rest, or maybe you just returned back from some sort of vacation or getaway, and maybe it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. You may also be experiencing some type of delay. Maybe at one point things were delayed and it just finally started moving with that nine of wands there. I feel like, let's see, just You may have just returned from some type of vacation, and maybe it was really, really hyped up in your mind. But when you got there, it just wasn't hitting. It just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. I feel like that might have been because of the person that you were with, though, because I do show that in the past there was some misunderstandings going on, and maybe at one point you felt like this person was really committed to misunderstanding you, and that frustrated you. Yeah, I feel like there was a vacation that you all went on, and with the Four of Swords in the reverse, you returned back, but I feel like you put in the work. You put in like the effort. I'm hearing something about counseling, so it may be marriage counseling, Sagittarius. Maybe you all went to marriage counseling and you learned some tools to communicate better with each other and decided to take a trip, but there was miscommunication. There was, despite of you putting in your efforts, you realize that the connection is failing, or they realize the connection is failing. Flip it and switch it how you need to, Sagittarius. The Five of Swords in the reverse is telling me that there is either a breakup, but I feel like there was a deep forgiveness while you guys were on this trip. So there was something that was forgiven. And I feel like, you Sagittarius, you don't want it to end. With the Magician card and the Tower in the reverse, you're trying to avoid an upheaval. You're trying to avoid delays. But I feel like you feel deep in your heart that it's something that's just going to be inevitable. And that's sending you into the Hangman energy. The Spirit is saying you're on the right path with the Two of Wands. You're on the right track. You're doing what it is that Spirit wants you to do. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, just kind of spending some time alone. Queen of Wands, yeah, this definitely I feel was a deep connection, and it's not something that ended sour. I don't feel like it ended in chaos because you were trying to avoid that. You may be dealing with a Aquarius, maybe dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, of course, like yourself. Or this person may have these signs in their chart somewhere, Sagittarius. Flip it and switch it how you need to. And of course, if you don't find a message here, please go and watch your other signs. They all should be posted around the same time. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe so that you never miss a reading, never miss a post from me. Be a part of the tribe. We would love to have you. Sagittarius, what messages tonight? Sagittarius collective, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you to my ancestors and my spirit. Protection. What messages tonight for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising for the next coming weeks? Sagittarius, what is the Tower for Sagittarius? Symbolizes the Tower in reverse for Sagittarius. The Magician card came out again, so you're definitely manifesting something else. They just took that. Yeah, you were unhappy in this. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. So the Eight of Wands, when it is the right side up in this deck, it does mean euphoria. It means that you're satisfied. You have a certain pep in your step because of something. It may be career, it may be a connection, but you at one point you were very happy with it. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So some type of treachery happened that you have been trying to continuously forgive, and you just finally decided that, I can't forgive this. What else for Sagittarius? What's the Tower? Trying to avoid the Tower. Yeah, Judgment. Trying to balance something out. Final. The Judgment card is about summation. You tried to save it, Sagittarius, and you just weren't able to. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Sun, moon, and rising, please. What's the advice for Sagittarius? The Herald of Wands in the reverse. What else? Five of Wands. Yeah, there's conflict. Five of Wands. What else? Sagittarius. Thank you. And rest. The Four of Swords. So Spirit is saying go internal. This is something that may have been karmic. The world is here. It is in the reverse, which can kind of speak to I feel like you tried to stop it, Sagittarius. You tried to stop the end from coming, and it came anyway. And it's a little bit devastating for you. Or someone else that you are connecting to tried to stop it, and it just didn't work. So the Herald of Wands is representation of displeasure, a broken heart. There's something that didn't go your way. The Five of Wands, of course, is all about conflict and rivalry. And the Four of Swords is about rest. So taking rest after this conflict. You have the Five of Swords twice. Well, no, I'm sorry. You have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. You have the Four of Swords twice. So I feel like here, while you were on this retreat, this was you just kind of working, trying to make the relationship work. But you finally realized that it's not going to work. There may be some differences, and what I'm hearing is maybe cultural differences. Maybe this person just doesn't understand you on a soul level like you would like for them to understand you. Judgment card is here, indicating this is final. This is summation. The Eight of Wands in the reverse tells me that you may have been unhappy for a while. This may have been something that, yeah, you had so much apathy and so much depression, but maybe you felt like the trip was going to kind of save this, Sagittarius. So Spirit is saying for you to rest and just kind of get your thoughts together these next coming weeks. This is something that is going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to hurt, and I feel like it's going to hurt more than anything that is getting ready to be revealed. Because I feel like something's going to be revealed about this person or about you, maybe having some cheating tendencies. What I'm hearing is not actual physical cheating. This may be more on the social media type cheating. This may be, spending time at work instead of spending time with your significant other, Sagittarius. There's a wandering eye, is what I keep hearing. Okay, so if that's on your part, stop that shit. If it's something that you're connecting to, Spirit is saying just rest. They're going to give you all the answers that you need. You need to look for the synchronicities in your life, and you also need to pay attention to your intuition. It's going to tell you everything that you need to know, Sagittarius. That was your reading. Thank you, Sagittarius. Next up, we have Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Welcome in. It's your girl, the Aquarius Baddie. My name is Sky, and this is the Anointed Message. Please hit that like button. Subscribe so you never miss a video. Like, comment, and share. This is how we get the videos and the channel to grow. Be a part of our tribe. We would love to have you. Capricorn. This is a collective reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. To my ancestors and my spirit guides, what messages do we need to know for Capricorn for the next coming weeks? This reading should run you into the end of September. So for the next couple of weeks for Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know? I have been on a small hiatus, Capricorn, but I am back. Okay, King of Wands. I like it so far. Okay, the Hierophant. You may be dealing with the Taurus. Or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, what else for Capricorn? All right, I like it. The Three of Swords in the reverse. So the heartbreak is over. Coming out of heartbreak and healing from something. Somebody went internal and did some shadow work. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Ooh, I love it. The Wheel of Fortune, your legacy. What else for Capricorn? Building a legacy after heartbreak is what this is. This is very clear. Spirit. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn like yourself, Taurus, and Virgo. There's a lot of earth here. This may be your energy. Flip it and switch it how you need it. The Seven of Swords does speak to some type of trickery, some type of trickster in your energy. Someone that may be trying to get you to think things are one way when they really are another way. So be cautious of that in the next couple of weeks. The Knight of Pentacles talks about being a little bit out of sorts. So there's direction that you're trying to find, Capricorn. I feel like you've gone internal, you've done the work with this Hierophant and the Three of Swords. This does tell me that you did suffer a heartbreak, or you may have done this to someone else. You can flip it and switch it how you need to, Capricorn. But it tells me that you've gone internal. You are passionate about something again. So energetic and charismatic. You're taking the lead in your love life, which I love. That's beautiful. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, there's a little bit of a struggle with direction though. Maybe you have more than one suitor and you're trying to make a decision between the two. But it's a Knight of Pentacles. It is not a king. So you may be with this Knight of Pentacles. This is you're wanting to have a little bit more excitement in your love life. You're wanting to get out and date. I love that you have patience. The Temperance card is here. I love that you have, the patience to kind of wait and see. But I can tell you, Capricorn, your mate isn't gonna fall out of the ceiling onto the couch. Okay, honey, you have to get out. You have to get out and you have to start mingling. Okay, and that'll take away that boredom and that apathy when it comes to your love life. I love that you are healing so nicely, though. This is very solid. It's like you noticed that someone was trying to trick you or, give you a 649 or whatever they were trying to do. You noticed it right away. You realized your worth. You got the Wheel of Fortune, and your legacy is coming in nice. Finances should be stable for most or all of you out there, Capricorn. You guys are the hardest working zodiac sign. I don't care what nobody say. Argue with your mama. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. What is the Hierophant? Let's clarify some of this for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you to my ancestor for your guidance. Okay, so you may be dealing with a Taurus because the Hierophant came out again, but in a different day. So you may be dealing with a Taurus. What else for Capricorn? Yeah, Magician in the reverse. So a trickster. What's the Seven of Swords? Who tried to trick my Capricorn? What's the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. High Priestess. So it may have been a Pisces. Now this is getting a little messy. What's the Knight of Pentacles? This dull romantic life. Losing direction. Okay, because you're resting. Okay. You're resting. The Four of Swords is the need to rest. Maybe you have too many people on your roster. I'm getting two storylines, Capricorn. One I'm getting is a homebody that sits at home. They are healing. They just got out of a serious relationship and they are manifesting new love, but really focused on their stability. They're not really focused on love a whole lot, but they do have the patience. So if something comes in, they'll entertain it. The other storyline that I'm getting, Capricorn, is someone has more than one option. And someone is the one that was doing the heartbreak, and it may have been to a Taurus, and this Taurus is realizing that either they want to get you back for what you did to them, or I'm hearing they're wanting to do some type of manipulation to make you feel what they felt. You have the Queen of Wands here, and you also have the Herald of Wands. The Herald of Wands is a younger energy, so it may be a more a younger feminine energy and a more mature feminine energy. But there's definitely two people that someone was juggling, and I feel like they found out about each other and they got extremely upset. Capricorn. What else for Capricorn, please? Yeah. Nine of Cups, you're single now. The World card is here. The Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is out here twice. I feel like for one storyline, there is a Capricorn out there that was completely out here manipulating people, and it wasn't in the most healthy way. Okay. The other storyline that I'm getting is you are just focused on your legacy, your Nine of Cups. The World card is out here. The Wheel of Fortune is out here, which speaks to legacy. Okay. So you're focused on growing your money, growing your business, and you're trying to put this heartbreak, this Three of Swords in the reverse, you're trying to put that behind you. But it's something energetically that you're still tethered to, Spirit is saying. You need to release whatever that is. Let's get a couple Kipper for Capricorn. So we can close this out and see if we can get some information. Weeks for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, concern. Let's get three more for Capricorn, please. Give us a little bit. Pathway. So there's a long road ahead to something. This may be your healing journey, Capricorn. What else? The other storyline that I just picked up on, yeah, this is someone that you may have been dating. Courtship is here. So you may have been dating someone and you thought that it was going to be serious and that it was going to move into marriage, and you realized that it was all manipulation. You realized that this person was maybe juggling with other people. I'm definitely getting two feminine energies here very, very strongly. It may be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is what I'm picking up strongly. And then, of course, you got Taurus up there, too. Taurus is there very, very strongly. All right, one more card for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Yeah, official person. So I feel like my Capricorns that I'm reading for are official people. They are stand-up people. They are the go-getters, and they are the ones that make things happen. So when they get their heart broken, it's felt on a more of a global level because they don't really fuck with nobody for real. You break a Capricorn's heart, something's wrong with you. But on the other hand, you do have those Capricorns that are sprinkled here and there that do the heartbreaking. They really never give a fuck. So I'm picking up on both. There's definitely a Taurus here that is healing from some type of heartbreak, or you may have Taurus in your chart. So you may be like a Capricorn Sun and a Taurus Moon or something like that. Picking up on Taurus very, very heavily. I feel like your money is going to look good, Capricorn. I feel like you may not be focused on love right at this moment because there was something that came in that tried to hurt you. But I feel like you were able to see it, you were able to stop it, and I feel like you're going to be blocking this person. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hope you enjoy it. Or Sagittarius, sorry. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. That was Sagittarius. And switch it. I think I was saying Capricorn, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn Sagittarius. You may be dealing right, so that was your reading, Capricorn. The next is Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius, welcome in. It's your girl Sky with the Anointed Message. Back with another weekly quickie. Please hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload new readings. Like, comment, and share. It is how we get the channel to grow. If you find a message within this reading, please let me know. I would love to know. This is how I am able to help you give back. I am doing personal readings. There is a link in the description box that will give you all the information that you need to know about me and how to book a personal reading. For Aquarius, we have been waiting. This is for the next couple of weeks. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If a message does not resonate, please take a look at your other placements. You may find a full message there. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay. High Priestess, Cancer energy, or Pisces energy. You may be dealing with the Cancer since I said that. The energies are interchangeable, so. All right. What else for Aquarius? Find a message, great. If you don't, leave it for someone who may need it. For Aquarius. What other messages does Aquarius need to know? Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius. You got your King of Cups. I like it. I love when I see the King of Cups come out, honey, because either the King of Cups or the Emperor in the upright. I love them. That's a good man, Savannah. Okay, but you got the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. I don't like that, Aquarius. Let's see what else we got. What else for Aquarius? Page of Swords. And that's your energy, Aquarius. You may have issued out this heartbreak to someone else. We'll take a look. What else for Aquarius? That's too many. Sagittarius came up. What else? So far we have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What else for? And we have Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What else for Aquarius, please? Somebody is not speaking up. Somebody's not saying something. Somebody is being real quiet about something. It's kind of like keeping all your moves to yourself is what I'm hearing. One more card, please, for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah, feeling left out in the cold. And the Queen of Cups is here. So maybe you don't feel the same about your, okay, Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck with this inverted. So you're staying in something. You're not moving out of something. You're not moving out or away from it. Okay. Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Cups is in the reverse. So this lets me know that there is some type of relationship here, but the feelings may not be mutual. So the feminine energy, you can flip and switch it. Men can have feminine energy as well. So please apply it how it needs to be applied. But the feminine energy may not feel the same about the masculine energy, is what I'm getting. And it may be because of the Ten of Swords. So this is the ultimate backstab and heartbreak card. But I don't feel like it's associated with this King of Cups. I don't think these are associated together. I think what I'm feeling is the Ten of Cups is something that was issued on by someone else. And it may have left you, Aquarius, feeling like you were in this Five of Pentacles energy, just kind of left out in the cold from everything else. And that kind of turned your heart a little cold. Or you may be a little bit harder to warm up to. I'm seeing the snow, so I'm feeling the coldness. There may be like Omarion said, an iceberg where his heart used to be. So you may be feeling something like that. The Page of Swords is here, so I feel like this is the smallest offer that you're willing to give someone right now. And I feel like there's just this King of Cups that's come into your life, and this is Big Daddy, okay? King of Cups, King of Pentacles. So not only is he loving, caring, attentive, he or she, loving, caring, attentive, emotionally available, Big Daddy got money too, or Big Mama got money too, you know? So, and I feel like this is something that was ushered in by the divine for you. So you have this great connection sitting before you, but I feel like you're just like, meh, where's the money? Meh, show me the money. This person can provide stability. They can actually love you, but I feel like there is some type of difference in what you see for yourself. You're being really superficial, Aquarius. I can tell you that right now. Either this is you or this is someone in your energy, but extremely superficial about this person. Maybe this person doesn't look like you want them to look, but they're extremely sweet. They are extremely giving. And, you know, this is what you said you wanted. So Spirit gave you exactly what you wanted, but I feel like you might be holding on to this Ten of Swords. You're holding on to this heartbreak, and so you really can't get into what this King of Cups is trying to bring you in. Shame on you. You're staying with it though. The Six of Swords in the reverse. You're not moving on. You're not moving towards calmer waters. I feel like you're assessing this. You're like on the outside looking in, while this person is quite literally all in. This person is all in. Let's see what else. Spirit. Messages for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Judgment in the reverse and the Herald of Swords. So yeah, I feel like this is old, nasty energy. Judgment in the reverse. So I feel like somebody may have called judgment on you. Let's get some more. Yeah, coming out of Hermit mode and the Three of Cups. So someone wants to work with you because something didn't go in their favor. And I feel like that's past energy. This is new. This whole top row is new. Okay. I feel like this down here and why you're in the reverse, if that is your energy, Aquarius, could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is how you're showing up to them, Aquarius. But I feel like someone is definitely spying on you. They're planning to attack. The Three of Cups, and I feel like it's because maybe they were at one point in hermit mode. They came out of hermit mode to try to work something out with you with this Three of Cups, and you were like, nah, no, you can kiss my ass. I feel like you're being extremely superficial, Aquarius. I feel like you're standing on business, which I love. You're standing on business and you are sticking to your boundaries. You're not letting anybody, come in and take that away from you. What else for Aquarius? What's the Herald of Swords? The Herald of Swords is a sneak attack. So this is someone that may be watching you on social media. They're trying to see everything that you're doing. Yeah. Because they're having money trouble. They want to see if you're going through the same thing, or they want to see if you're having money trouble. Okay. What else for the Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the Four of Pentacles for Aquarius? The Four of Pentacles for Aquarius. Yeah. So this person sees you as like a Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. They want to see you lose this, is what I'm getting. They don't want you because you didn't want to work with them. You rejected somebody. Yeah, a Taurus. You rejected a Taurus. And they want to see you struggle, quite frankly. They want to see you not have what it is that the divine is telling you that you should have. The Knight of Pentacles is all about being a practical person, which you are. You're overcoming that. So you're overcoming them trying to get information on you and them, wanting you to hold on to your money and be a miser and not live your best life. They want you to slow down. They want you to stop. And you're saying, hell no, full steam ahead. But what's crazy is they also want to offer a commitment because they see the stability and they see the success in the things that you do. So they are in conflict with themselves. Let's get some more. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the, listen, I can't make this shit up, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So this is someone that you may have been connected to, and they definitely stabbed you in the back, and now they're watching you from the sidelines. They're conflicted. They want to be in your life. They want to be a part of what's going on. I feel like you got new love coming in, though. You're not thinking about this. You're not thinking about that. You have new love coming in. This person is solid. You're just kind of still in your feels about what may have happened with whoever this Hierophant, this Taurus is. Taurus, Virgo, Gemini energy, heavy on the Taurus, heavy on the Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. Aquarius is here too. Everybody's here except Leo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, this person is conflicted, and I feel like you are allowing Aquarius, you're allowing this past to creep into your future, and that's why you can't enjoy this King of Cups. This is a King of Cups, King of Pentacles combination. You can't get, listen, the only thing better than that is the Emperor himself. And even then, that's kind of it. Okay, this is a beautiful combination, Aquarius. Either you're being extremely superficial because you know you're still with this heartbreak, this Ten of Swords, with this Hierophant, or this Taurus, or this Pisces, whoever, however it resonates in your life, you're focused on the wrong thing. You are focused on the wrong thing, Aquarius. You have somebody standing right in front of you and you're being superficial. Oh, I don't like his ears. Oh, I don't like her lips. Oh, she smells funny when she wears a certain perfume. When all you have to do is tell them, hey, let me buy you some different perfume. You're being extremely superficial. That's what I'm picking up for you, Aquarius. Let's see, let's get one more for Aquarius. What's the Ten of Swords? Let's see if we can get some more information on that, on what happened. Yeah, Five of Cups again, feeling left out in the cold. But the Three of Swords is in the reverse at the bottom of this deck, which I love. You are healing. The worst is over. I love the Three of Swords in the reverse in this deck. It's beautiful for one, and for two, it lets me know that the worst is over. The Tower is at the bottom of that deck. Yeah, somebody's going to experience a tower. I don't feel like it's you though, Aquarius. I feel like it's this past person that you may have been connected to. Okay, let's get some Kipper, Aquarius. Aquarius, and you bet not break that King of Cups, King of Pentacles heart, Aquarius. Or I'm gonna come find you myself. That's what Aquarius. Now, got love coming in. Y'all been asking for it. New love coming in too for Aquarius. Thank you to my ancestors that helped me run the Kipper. Yeah, there's a concern, so expectations, so letting things play out. Someone is a false person. So I feel like this past person may try to spin the block and come back, but they're the same person. They have not changed. So expectations, official person, yeah, because this person knows that you are the GOAT. They know that you're focusing on your legacy. You're going to get everything that you want to come in, Aquarius. And this person knows it, and they want a piece of it. They want a piece of the pie. Yeah, this person may be taking you back to court. This may be a child support issue. This may be an alimony issue. I really feel like this is someone that you were with at one point, and now they're mad because you don't want to be with them and you're moving on. They are upset that you're moving on, and they're going to try to throw little hiccups into your life to make you either want to come back to them so they can continue to manipulate you, or your downfall. This person is literally preying on your downfall. They don't want you to make more money than them. They don't want you to travel. They don't want you to move on and have love because they're still tethered to you. They're tethered to you, but I don't see where you're tethered to them. I see that you are healing, Aquarius. You are healing. You've done some shadow work. You've done some internal work, and that person is getting ready to go through a tower. Just period. Yeah. They're focused on the wrong thing. Okay, let's get two more cards for Aquarius from the Kipper so we can close this out. Okay, message of concern. Yeah, you're going to be receiving messages from this person probably in the next 5 weeks, 5 months, something like that. Because this card is a 14. 4 and 1 is 5. Okay, what else? Messages? Yeah, this person is in despair. Who is this person, Spirit? Who is this person for Aquarius? Either this is you or this is them. You know which side of this shit you on, Aquarius. Hopefully you on the good side. Yeah, family room. So this is someone that was either extremely comfortable with you or you were extremely comfortable with them. Change at the bottom of the deck. They know that you are of high honor. And they're concerned that you're going to get married. They are concerned. Oh, they're concerned that the marriage ended. The coffin card is here. Yep. They are concerned about this. I feel like they want to come towards you, but they don't know what to say. And they've been in such nasty energy that it's hard for them to come towards you because they know that you're going to see right through the bullshit. They know. Whoever this little person is over here, need to cut it out. Hopefully they get their life together. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. If this resonated, please leave me a comment below. Please like the video. Please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my tribe. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, moving right along. Next up, we have Pisces. Hey, Pisces. It's your girl, the Aquarius Baddie. Okay. Coming to you from the Anointed Message. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is your weekly quickie. This should cover you for the next couple of weeks into the end of September, Pisces. Spirit. My ancestors and my guides. All right, so for Pisces, what messages do we need to know for the zodiac sign of Pisces? I do read for sun, moon, and rising. I do offer personal readings. The information is in the description box below this video for Pisces. What messages does Pisces need to know? Sun, moon, and rising. If you find a message, great. Please leave me a message and let me know that you found a message. If not, please go and watch your other signs in your chart. You may find a message that resonates there. If you don't, maybe next time for Pisces. Okay. So the Chariot in the reverse, you're stuck. Why are we stuck, Pisces? What's going on? What else for Pisces? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So are you stuck in something karmic, Pisces? Let me find out. What else for Pisces? Yeah, the King of Swords in the reverse. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you may be dealing with a Cancer too, Pisces. Okay. What else for Pisces? Sun, moon, and rising. Oh yeah, Four of Cups, taking a rest. What else? So I feel like you're dealing with someone who's not really serious about you, Pisces. I feel like they take you for granted. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or you may be married to this person. Okay, Queen of Wands. What else for Pisces? Sagittarius, Aries energy. Okay, and the Three of Cups. So gather with your family. Spirit is saying for you to have some time with your family. It may be time for you to step away from whatever this is. This could be work related as well. I'm picking up on two storylines. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Okay. And the Devil, long drawn out endings. The Devil is in the reverse. So something that you are trying to walk away from, but you haven't walked away from it. The Chariot is in the reverse. You're stuck in something. And I feel like it's something karmic. The King of Swords is there, giving me Aquarius energy, Aquarius masculine energy. That's the Aquarius court card. So I am feeling that King of Swords is in the reverse. So you may be dealing with someone that is pretty non-traditional. They may be extremely independent, and maybe you like that about that person. And remember, the Aquarius can be anywhere aspected in the chart. It doesn't have to be the sun sign of the person that you're dealing with. It could be their moon sign or their rising. The Four of Cups is there letting me know that Spirit is telling you to take a rest. So now is the time to stop overthinking, is what I'm hearing. Okay. You may have a lack of excitement. So you may be with someone that is just quite frankly boring, and you have a little bit of a wild streak inside of you that's trying to get out. And this person may quite frankly be a homebody, and maybe that conflicts with you is one storyline I'm getting. For others of you, it may be that you're bored with your lifestyle and you're ready to, open up and start dating again. You are embodying the Queen of Wands energy, which lets me know that you do have some type of independent, cheerful confidence about yourself, and you're pretty open when it comes to relationship versus this other energy. So I feel like it's polar opposites. I feel like it is one person has a lot of passion and the other person is very cerebral, very mental in the decisions that they make. And maybe those decisions don't necessarily work well for you and your lifestyle, Pisces. Three of Cups is here letting me know that it may be time for you to gather with your friends or your family, your close loved ones, because they can kind of bring you out of any funk that you may be in. So turning to your friendships, or you may have a friend that you're thinking about turning into a romantic connection. Flip it and switch it how you guys need it to go, Pisces. The Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck lets me know that you've been working on something. You're working on moving towards something. So the next stage. So maybe you're wanting to get together with this person and really discuss what is next. Like, are we moving in together? Are we going to have a baby? Are we getting married? Like, what are we doing? You're wanting to progress this to the next step, but there's something that wasn't so right about this connection maybe in the beginning, and maybe it turned around because the Three of Pentacles is here too. Maybe there was conflict and argument and maybe a little bit of codependency, but you guys have worked that out with this Three of Pentacles. So now you're working well, or you're working better together. That's one storyline. Flip it and switch it how you guys need it. All right, let's get some clarification for you here, Pisces. I love that the Wheel of Fortune is there, not necessarily coupled next to the Chariot in the reverse. So there is some type of legacy, there is some type of karmic imprint that you may have with this person. It's kind of like I can't get away from this person. Like, I think about this person all the time. This person is always in my thoughts. I can't get away from this person no matter what they do to me. That lets you know that it's karmic. I do see that there has been some overcoming of objectives in this connection, which is not necessarily a bad thing, Pisces. All right, what is the Chariot in the reverse for Pisces? Thank you. Oh, okay. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the karmic connection for Pisces? Okay, so coming, oh God, Pisces. Something is off balance. Maybe you went internal with the Hermit card in the reverse to try to recover yourself and who you are from this connection, and you're still very, very unbalanced. I'm showing the finances are not balanced. There may be some juggling going on with people. This is debt. Not having enough. Not having. There is no equal give and take. And then the Herald of Swords is here too, indicating someone is, well, I can't show this card because she's a little naked, but the Herald of Swords in the upright is all about social media spying. This is someone that may ride, by your house. They're trying to see when you're home. This is kind of toxic. All right, what else for Pisces? Good grief, that took a turn. What's the the Chariot in the reverse for Pisces? Please. The Chariot in the reverse for Pisces. That's way too many. Chariot in the reverse for Pisces, please. You're stuck in something. Ruminating is what I keep hearing. Ruminating, yeah. You want the Ten of Pentacles with this person, but I don't think they want it with you. I don't feel like they want it with you. Because the energy surrounding that Ten of Pentacles is very manipulative, and it has a bully energy around it. What else for the Ten of Pentacles, please, for Pisces? Ten of Pentacles to the Chariot in the reverse. You're stuck because you're in fantasy land. You want something with someone, but they don't want it back. Yeah. Listen, Pisces. The Herald of Cups in the reverse. So literally the smallest offer in the deck is not even being offered. And this may be you doing this to someone else. You can flip it and switch it how you want. You have the King of Wands that is in the reverse as well. So there is no sexual attraction either. I feel like this person just goes with emotions, and that's not fair. That's not fair at all. The King of Wands is someone who severed this connection. They're very arrogant and insensitive, and they don't have real, true, honest attraction to you. This is something that this person is doing to kind of pass time by. You see a Ten of Pentacles with them, they see a good ride every now and again. This is very unbalanced. This is what I was seeing in the beginning. I can't show that Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hermit card came out together, letting you know that you're not in introspect anymore. So this is something that you should see intuitively. You should feel this intuitively. Pisces. Now, what the card that fell is a Five of Cups. So feeling left out in the cold. And that's exactly what's going to happen if you keep on down this path with this person. I feel like this person has rejected you in every way that they could. All right. Let's get some Kipper. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in the reverse. I need to let go of the past. I can't make this up, Pisces. Now, I'm starting to be worried about you now. All right, what else for Pisces? Thank you to my ancestors that run the Kipper deck. What messages do we need to know? What messages do they need to know about this connection? Pisces. I really just be on whatever comes out. And y'all reading always go this way. In some way or another. For Pisces, what messages does Pisces need to know? And stop spying on that person, Pisces. Or they might be spying on you. Official person. Marriage. Okay. Pisces, are you married? What else for Pisces? Yeah. The Lovers. Expectation. Yeah, see? So because you see this person as a person of, oh God, Pisces. You want to, this person is a time waster. Okay? This person is an official person, but maybe not for you. Or this may be you. You may not be for this person. And the intentions is marriage, lovers, and expectations. So this is something that you are expecting from this person, but I feel like you're not going to get it. What's the outcome? Yeah, you're going to be working. Toil and labor, working for something because you have to. This is not going to be an easy connection. There are messages that may be coming in. Maybe you're in separation from this person. They're still going to communicate because they still want, to be able to crack. This is so. What else for Pisces, please? One more so I can close this out. One more for Pisces. Yeah, journey. So this person may travel for work. They may drive like Uber or Lyft, or they may drive trucks or work on trucks, things like that. This person is a time waster. I feel like your expectations, Pisces, or this may be someone's expectations for you. You can flip it and switch it how you need to. But I feel like the expectations don't align with what has been being given so far. Again, the Herald of Cups is the smallest offer in the deck, and it's upside down. It's not even being offered. There is no love offer being made. I want to pull you guys a couple more from my other deck to get some clarification on that Herald of Cups. A couple more clarifiers for Pisces for the Herald of Cups, please. Why is the Herald of Cups there? And why is it upside down? Why is nothing being offered? Why is nothing being offered? Ten of Pentacles is here. The love, the marriage card came out. All of that came out. But I feel like, Pisces, those are your expectations. Okay? The Fool. So taking a leap of faith. Yeah, this is one-sided, babes. What else? Unrequited love. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith. What else for Pisces? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. This person has options. And the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They want to be single. Either they want to be single or you want to be single. Nine of Cups energy. 9 before the 10. Let me see. Hold on. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Yeah, this person is focused on their money. The Nine of Cups represents their well-being, their desires being fulfilled. They're taking a leap of faith, but the Herald of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, immaturity. There's some insecurity, there's some laziness, and they're shunning you. That is literally the shunning card. Either you're doing this to somebody, Pisces, or they're doing it to you. Either way, please be careful in these next couple of weeks, because the person that you are stuck to, the person that you can't move on from, and you're going to know who it is because you're spying on this person, or this person is spying on you. Whoever it is, you're going to know who it is. Whoever that person is, they're not serious about you. I don't care how they try to say that they are. They might even tell you that they love you. They love what you can do for them. Okay? Be careful this week, Pisces, if that's you. If it's the cross watcher, shame on you for doing my Pisces like that. Anyway, that was your reading. Thank you so much, Pisces. And next up, we have Aries. Hey, Aries. It's your girl, Sky, the Aquarius baddie. I will be doing a collective reading for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please hit that notification bell so you never miss when I upload new readings. If you find a message that resonates, please leave a comment, any comment, just so that I know that you resonated with the reading. Please like the video, share the video, become part of our tribe. We would love to have you. For Aries, a couple of messages for your weekly quickie. This is going to carry you in through the end of September. Okay, for Aries, what messages do we have here? Messages for Aries, please. Collective, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Aries, please. Messages for Aries, please. Eight of Pentacles. What else for Aries? So Aries, you are working on your legacy. You are tending to your garden. What else for Aries? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like you're not really talking to people either. Oh, you got the Lovers card here, so you may have a choice that you'll have to make in love. I see that you're contemplating on what choice to make. You may be dealing with the Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, what else for Aries, please? Other messages for Aries. Page of Pentacles, you're not really giving much time to anything but the things that you enjoy right now. Eight of Wands in the bottom of the empty in the reverse, and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, you're not really focused on love. The Queen of Wands is in reverse at the bottom of the deck here. Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So you're listening to your intuition on this walk. You're staying away from people that no longer serve your higher purpose, which I love, Aries. And that is what is putting you into the Eight of Pentacles energy. That Eight of Pentacles energy is you tending to your own business, making your money, not really talking to a whole lot of people, or not really telling people what you're trying to do. So within the relationship realm, what I'm getting is this may be a relationship that you are completely happy and satisfied with for my Aries that are in a relationship. I feel like it may be lacking some love or some commitment though, even though you are choosing each other. So this is being comfortable. You've put the work in and you have made a choice in love. You've put the work in and you've made a choice in love. But I feel like there may be a lack of reciprocity with this Aries. Flip it and switch it how you needed to go. This may be you doing this to someone else. The Page of Pentacles is contemplation and thought. So I feel like there's a lot of overthinking in this connection. Yeah, there's a lack of commitment on someone's behalf. I don't feel like it's on your behalf, Aries. I feel like it's on someone else's behalf. The person that you may be connecting to may have a fear of commitment, is what I'm getting. The Eight of Wands is also here, and that is letting me know that eventually your romantic life is going to start to pick up, and it's going to look like how you want it to look like, Aries. I feel like now is not the time to rush things, especially with the person that you're connecting to, because I feel like that person has some type of fear of commitment. I feel like you are absolutely in love with love. You are happy with the choice that you made with this person. You're wanting to be with this person and take things to another level. But I feel like starting off, this person doesn't feel the same way about you that you feel about them. So let's see here. What else for Aries? Beautiful Aries. What else for Aries? Spirit. What's the Two of Cups in the reverse for Aries and the Eight of Wands in the reverse for Aries, please? What else? Yeah, this person isn't really a person of a lot of words either. Yeah, see, this person may have just gotten out of hermit mode and they're really focused on their stability. The Six of Pentacles and the Hermit card in the reverse. So they just got out of a period of rest. They just got out of a period of introspect, maybe doing shadow work, maybe getting to know who they are again. Maybe they just got out of a serious relationship or a marriage and they're focused on their Six of Pentacles. They're focused on their legacy. So I don't feel like it's you personally, Aries, or this may be you. You may be focused on your legacy. Okay, what else for the Lovers card? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. They want to work with you. They choose you. They are choosing you, Aries, or you're choosing them. Okay. What else for the Eight of Wands? So not really feeling. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is lack of respect, which I don't like. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there's some type of lack of respect. This may be you, Aries. Maybe you don't respect their time. is what I'm getting. Because you feel like I'm giving so much of myself. I want to be with you. I want you to be with me. So you should just be with me. You guys are extremely impulsive, Aries. Argue with your mama. So I feel like this is your energy. And you want to be careful with this, Aries, because you're going to push this person away. Okay? What else for Aries, please? On my card? Yeah. The Hangman. So this person just got out of a very, very deep introspect where they were trying to find themselves. And then here you come with this, oh, I don't, fuck your meditation. Literally, this Two of Cups in the reverse, these two people are meditating. You're like, forget your time. All your time needs to be spent with me because I like you. And that's toxic. Look at that, the devil at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy. Or not Scorpio, Capricorn energy. All right, one more for this so we can tie this up for Aries. What else for Aries, please? Yeah, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there was a false start. So maybe this started out real hot and heavy, but I do see you're going to cool off. You're going to, draw things back because you realize if you don't, Ace of Cups in the reverse, this is going to go to hell. You see this person as an empress, or they see you as an empress, and they want to keep this going. So I feel like either you're going to scale things back and take things a little bit slower, or they're going to do this because they can feel that you might be pushing, they may be pushing you away, or you may be pushing them away. Flip it and switch that shit how you need it to be, Aries. Okay, let's get a couple cards from the Kipper to tie this up for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. For Aries, what messages does Aries need to know? Yeah, pathway, long road ahead, unexpected income, or this may be unexpected information that comes in, and main mail or the quadrant that I'm reading for is you. So pretty much the person that loves the other person is you, Aries. You chose this person. You want this person to be with you. You see this person as an empress, but you understand that if you keep pushing, you're going to push that person away. Spirit just clarified it's you in that position. Long road ahead, unexpected income or unexpected information that may come in for you, Aries, in regards to this relationship. So you all may end up working together. You may have a business venture that you join together on. The Six of Pentacles is the end result. You want to build legacy. You want to build wealth. Six of Pentacles is all about wealth. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. You've been tending to this. You are in love with the idea of this empress. But just keep in mind, you want an empress, but you got to show up like an emperor. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, who we got next? Aries. And you can always fast forward this part of it if you don't want to see me cleaning up the cards or shuffling the deck. All right, so that was Aries. Now we are going to do Taurus. I'll just start with this deck for Taurus. Hey Taurus, it's your girl, the Aquarius Baddie, here with the anointed message, here to do your weekly quickie. These messages should carry you through the end of September 2025. Okay, what messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Keep in mind that if you catch a message that doesn't resonate with you, go back and watch your other placements. You may find a message there. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. We would love to have you as a part of our tribe. Okay, for Taurus. Hey Taurus. All right, welcome in. Let's see what we got for you, babies. For the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what messages does Taurus need to know today? For the next coming weeks for Taurus. The next coming weeks for Taurus. What messages does else does Taurus need to have? What's coming towards Taurus in the next couple of weeks? Oh, Taurus. What else? Sun, moon, and rising. Taurus, please. Ooh, the whole half of the deck fell, y'all. But what did land on my lap was your court card. The Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold. The Three of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, you may be dealing with a Taurus like yourself. Or it may be a Taurus that has Taurus in their chart somewhere. All right, so Two of Pentacles upright, the Hierophant, the Taurus card, the Five of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Three of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn 2, the Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So you just went through some type of breakup. There's something that ended. Alexa, play Meditation Station. Something ended. Alexa, play Meditation Station. Sorry, Taurus. Y'all know I can't stop the reading because then it's going to make me upload. Let's see what we got here, Taurus. All right, so Three of Wands in the reverse. So in the upright, the Three of Wands is a formidable, noble person. It's enterprise, right? So in the reverse, it is having like too much pride, too much arrogance. You may be experiencing a creative block, or you may have impossible expectations of someone in your energy or in your circle. The Lover's card is all about a choice. You're not making a choice. Either no one is choosing you or you are not choosing anyone. I feel like this is a breakup. Maybe it was someone that you had high on your prospect list, is what I'm hearing. But the Lover's card in the reverse is all about you being disappointed, you having some unhappiness, and definitely an end to a relationship. So something just ended, Taurus. Either you ended it or they ended it. Depends which how you needed to go, baby. The Five of Pentacles it has left you feeling left out in the cold, and quite frankly left to juggle your finances. Juggling your finances, or maybe you were juggling people. I don't get that. Taurus people are pretty solid people. Okay, they typically don't, do a whole lot of stepping out when they really love or really, are in a committed relationship with someone else. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse too. This is Aries, Sagittarius, and Scorpio energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse is really a difficult person. That person is also very jealous and a very demanding and bitter person. Or you may be embodying these energies, Taurus. This may be your energy. Let's clarify. What's the Queen of Wands for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising. The Queen of Wands, please, for Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Who is this person? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Taurus. Yeah, this is somebody that's spying on you. It's probably a Pisces or a Cancer, because the Herald of Swords came out in both of their readings, I believe. You can always go back and watch those readings too. But this is someone that is spying on you, Taurus. They're watching every single thing you do. Why? Why is the Herald of Swords here for Taurus, please? Herald of Swords for Taurus. Because they're realizing something. Okay? What else? Taurus. They're realizing something. Yeah. But they want to be with you. This may be a Leo. They're realizing they want another round, another circle around the sun is what I keep hearing. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is in the reverse. The house is in disrupt. decay, disrupt is what I keep hearing. So this may have been a pretty bad breakup. This may have been something that, kind of, it definitely made you um, have issues with your finances. Maybe this is someone that at one point you all were under the same roof. Maybe they moved and that left you juggling your finances. What's the Two of Pentacles for Taurus, please? Two of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Two of Pentacles for Taurus. You're definitely showing up in your own reading there, Taurus, with that Hierophant sitting tall. Yeah, the King is the Knight of Swords, Aries. No. That is, you may be dealing with an Aries, but that is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy in the reverse. The Knight of Swords. So this may be a business partner too. I'm picking up on business ventures as well. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is actually someone that you may have had harsh words with. There was some type of confrontation, some type of fight, some type of disagreement. It may have been with an earth sign. Because I only see earth, I see Leo, Gemini, so earth, air. Yeah, but someone has a lot of pride going on. Let's see if we can clarify with this deck just a little bit more. What I'm getting is there was some type of conflict, maybe with someone that you were living with, or maybe someone that you had a business with. Either way, there was a disagreement, and it left you or this person juggling their finances. You're not focused on love right now. You're at one point, I feel like there was some type of love interest, but this person turned out to be someone that was a little bit overbearing. They were maybe watching your social media or riding by your house or sending you excessive messages, and you realize something about this person. You realize that you potentially are happier, by yourself. You're not choosing this person. And what is the clarification? The outcome for Taurus, please. The outcome for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next couple of weeks. Okay, yeah. So the Devil card, there's definitely some codependency going on. So there is a clinging on to a way of thinking is what I'm getting, because the Hierophant and the Devil card are together. So there is a way of thinking that you may be clinging on to, Taurus, or this may be someone that's in your energy. I feel like it's you though. You're clinging on to a certain way of thinking that has not been working for you, and it's making you feel like you're being left out in the cold by everybody, and it's making you feel like you don't have anybody. You're juggling your finances. You're having harsh conflicts, harsh words with people. This person here may have been, a good connection for you, but I feel like you maybe done away with that connection. You pushed that connection away. What's the Queen of Wands, please, in the reverse? The Queen of Wands in the reverse, please. Yeah. The Five of Cups, yeah. Feeling left out in the cold. You pushed this person away. This one to fall out too. Yeah, juggling. You got two of Pentacles. Juggling finances or juggling people. One of the two. You flip it and switch it how you need to. But this person is feeling like they're left out in the cold, or they're coming out of feeling like that. This person is healing from something, but I feel like they're still a little toxic. The connection itself is toxic. Whoever this last little person was that you were connected to, this person was toxic, or you were toxic. Taurus, flipping and switching how you need. We're gonna grab some Kipper to wrap this up for you. The advice is for you to keep moving. Go introspect so that you can gain clarity. Because as long as you're in the mess, you can't see around the mess. Sometimes you got to step back. meaning you don't necessarily clean the mess up yet. You just step back and take a look at it, because then you gain a different perspective. Okay, Taurus? Step back and look at it. That's the advice. All right, what else we got? 2 cards, please. Oh, goodness. All right, so yeah, this person, false person, imprisonment, mature man, and privileged lady. Okay, so privileged lady is normally a single lady. Mature man is typically a man that is married or was married and is now divorced. Okay, so single lady, divorced man, there's some type of imprisonment that happened and somebody is false. False person and imprisonment. So this may be spiritual jail, or this may be actual jail. Let me get one more card. Thank you for Taurus, please. One more card. So Spirit is saying if you're not careful with this connection, it could end that way. Yeah, see, change. You need to change how you view this connection or leave this connection alone. Just period. It cannot continue on the way that it's been going. It can't. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you. And you can always fast forward the video if you don't want to watch me clean the cards up and refresh. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. I definitely love you guys. Next up, we have Gemini. Hey, Gemini. It's your girl, the Aquarius baddie. Hey. Coming to you from the Anointed Message to do a general weekly quickie for you. This reading should take you through the end of September, okay? Messages are general. If you find a message that resonates, please comment below. Let me know. Like the video, share the video, subscribe so that you never miss when I upload new videos. Okay, this is for the zodiac sign of Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising. This is a general collective weekly quickie for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit and my ancestors. What messages do we need to know for Gemini? What are you stuck to? 8 of Swords. You're stuck mentally to something. What else for Gemini, please? Why do you feel stuck? What's going on? Okay, 8 of Cups, leaving a bad relationship. So are you getting ready to break up with someone? 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. You're in this 8 energy. What else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini, please? Sun, moon, and rising for the couple of weeks. Yeah, look at that. Letting go of the past. Ace of Wands, starting something new. This actually looks beautiful. The 10 of Cups, so a breakup. Lack of respect, breaking up the family. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 1, 2, 3, what I would call breakup cards. Okay, so you might be ending something, Gemini. What else? Thanks for Gemini. What else for Gemini? That's way too many. All right, so Temperance card, or no, that's the King of Cups. King of Cups. What else for Gemini? 2 more. Sun, moon, and rising. Sun, Purify in the reverse. So maybe dealing with the Taurus or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a lot of cups here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries is here too. Ace of Wands. Okay, one more please for Gemini, please. Yeah, you don't want this anymore. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like it has something to do with money or lack of money, or the way someone uses their money is what kind of pushed you away and made you not really want this. The Eight of Swords, so even though you're in the energy of the Eight of Cups, mentally you're in the Eight of Swords. So you feel like you're stuck. But I feel like you've already mentally walked away from whatever this is because there are too many factors. You feel like you can have a better or a brighter beginning somewhere else, the Ace of Wands. I feel like you can put some things together and really be happy somewhere else. But I feel like the person that you're connecting to is this King of Cups, and they're really showing up for you, Gemini. So they're really taking into consideration your thoughts, your feelings, your needs. Maybe they just don't have the resources, right? They don't have the resources to provide you. And that leaves you in the Nine of Swords energy. So Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. You feel like you're trapped. You want to set yourself free, but you're not really making any movement. I don't see any movement. I just see thoughts and feelings. The Hierophant card is in the reverse, so you're not, this is something that is very, very non-traditional. Maybe the connection that you have with this person is very non-traditional. Ten of Cups, so there may be a loss of love or a lack of respect in this connection, and that within itself is a problem. Let's clarify for you. Spirit messages, my ancestors, my spirit guides for messages that are coming from Gemini collective. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Gemini. Gemini needs to know. What's the Three of Cups in the reverse? So something may be keeping you from like your friends and your family. Maybe you're going internal. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Okay. What's the Ace of Wands? What's this new beginning for Gemini, please? What is this new beginning for Gemini? So none of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. What's the Eight of Cups for Gemini, please? The Eight of Cups to the Eight of Swords for Gemini. Eight of Cups to the Eight of Swords. All right. So you're manifesting not being stuck. You're focused on removing yourself from feeling this burden. You're trying to manifest freedom. The Six of Wands, so leaving a bad relationship with the Eight of Cups, but the Six of Wands is clarifying that for me, which is telling me that even though you've moved on from a bad relationship, there was some success in that. There was some achievement. So if you haven't done this yet, I feel like this is something that you are going to be doing. So the Eight of Cups is all about leaving a bad relationship, moving on to something more calmer. The Knight of Swords is here too, Aquarius energy, and this person may be keeping you. I keep getting this person wants to keep you from your family. They don't want you to work with your family, or they don't want you to be around your family or something like that, because they know that once you get around your family or your friends, they're going to see things and say things. Yeah, so the Knight of Wands is a unfair advantage, and it's also a indication of like some harsh words to come. So there may be an argument brewing about you being able to spend time with your family, or the person that you're connecting to, them being able to spend time with their family, flipping the switch in Gemini, how you need it to go. Let's see what this Ten of Cups is in the reverse. What's the Ten of Cups in the reverse for Gemini? The Eight of Cups in the reverse. So just being unhappy. There's some disrespect too. Two people unhappy, bickering, and they're upset, and they're not happy with each other. Yeah, the Four of Swords is the Rust card. So you all may need to go on like a vacation or something, even if you go separately, to kind of cool down. So I feel like this is something that has been gone, but physically, Gemini, you haven't left the situation yet. So Spirit is saying rest and get ready for your journey. Okay? see what we got from the kid before you jump. Rest and get ready for your journey. But what I will say is make sure you have your money together, okay? Because that Ace of Pentacles is sitting there bright and big as day, and it's in the reverse, which is debt, okay? Being caught off guard, delayed travels. So make sure you have your money together. Get ready to do this, Gemini. All right. What messages does Gemini need to know, please? Sun, moon, and rising for the collective. General, sun, moon, and rising for the Gemini. What messages does the Gemini need to know? Messages, please. Yeah, see? Thief. What else? Time snatcher. This person is wasting away your time. You know that though. You're scared to make a move because of finances. Yeah. This person is also a false person. So this person may give you a lot of information and a lot of advice, but it'd be the wrong damn advice. It'd be advice that's going to bring you closer to them so they can pick your pockets or pick your heart or pick your emotions. They give you the wrong information on purpose so that they can bring you closer to them. Okay. One more card, please, for Gemini. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, expectations. So you're letting things play out. Yeah. Main male at the bottom of the deck. So if you are in masculine energy, this reading was talking about you doing this to someone else. If you are in your feminine energy, then this was talking about this person, this masculine energy, doing these things to you. Okay? Look at this with your how you need to. But expectations is here. You're going to just let things play out. I feel like that's what you've been doing, but I do see progress. I do see that you are slowly detaching from what is literally breaking you down. Okay? Finances are still an issue, Gemini. I need y'all to get that shit together. Even if it means somebody, gets a second job or, I don't know. Okay? Start a business, open up a shop, something. You got to get these finances together. I'm tired of reading about y'all finances not, being in order. You have the power to transcend what comes into your life, and it will never happen if you don't believe it yourself, Gemini. That is what I have for you. I love you guys so much. I be coarse with y'all, but it's because I love y'all. Y'all need to get the finances together ASAP, Gemini. All right, so that was Gemini's reading. Next we have Cancer. Cancerian. Hey Cancer, it's your girl, the baddie Aquarius. Yes, yes, with the anointed message here on the U of the Tube. All right. Cancer, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the video. If you find a message that resonates, please let me know. If nothing resonates with your Cancer placement, please check your other placements. You may find a message there. Please don't force a message to fit. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate. Maybe next time. Sun, moon, and rising. This is your general weekly quickie. This reading should take you all the way through to the end of September. Keep in mind that tarot is fluid. So when you're seeing this, these energies may have happened already, or they may be getting ready to happen, or they may not damn resonate at all. Who knows? For Cancer. Messages do we have for Cancer? And my watchers. Alrighty, Cancer, let's go. Thank you to my ancestors. What messages do we need to know for Cancer? Cancer, the whole deck came out. That. So the devil, the two of swords upright, Capricorn energy. You may be dealing with a Capricorn, Cancer. For Cancer, messages for Cancer, please. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is here. Okay, for Cancer, please. What messages does Cancer need to know for the next couple of weeks? The King of Pentacles may be connecting to a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay, what else for Cancer? Everything is here but water so far. Okay. The Four of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Swords upright. So there's some type of conflict or rivalry. The World card is here, so focusing on your legacy, Cancer. Okay, what's the Two of Swords? I want to know what this stalemate is or what this decision is that you may have had to make. So the Sun card, whatever decision you had to make, I feel like it may have negatively impacted your life. The Sun card is in the reverse, indicating that the outcome may not have been favorable. And what else for the Sun in the reverse and the Two of Swords? Sun in the reverse and the Two of Swords. Sun in the reverse and the Two of Swords, please. For Cancer. Sun in the reverse and the Two of Swords. What was this decision, Spirit, for Cancer? What's the Two of Swords? Something that you don't like talking about. I feel like you know that it wasn't a great decision. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So you're resting. You didn't want to talk about it. You didn't want to bring that up. That wasn't something that you wanted to share. Okay. Yeah. You haven't been using your intuition or your penetrating insight. There was a choice that you made in love, and I feel like it might have been something that you're stuck to. You're not moving on from it, or you went back to somebody from the past. Something like that is what I'm feeling. The Page of Pentacles is here, and that is telling me that you're dedicated to this decision because it's a decision that you made, Cancer. But I don't feel like it's something that you necessarily would have made if you were thinking a little bit clearer. I feel like you would have made a different decision or a different choice in love. The Sun is in the reverse, so there's some type of boredom. There's some type of you not being able to see the happiness in the decision or in the relationship. So this is what I was saying. This decision that you made is not something that you wanted to make. And I feel like there may be a little bit of toxicity in it as well because the devil is here. Either that or you may directly be dealing with the Capricorn. And maybe that's why that's there because the King of Pentacles is there. So this could be a provider Capricorn. Okay. Or this could be a person that the other storyline is this could be a person that is using their money to manipulate you and keep you stuck to them. So it could be that as well. The Four of Wands is here and it is in the reverse. And the Five of Swords. So Four of Wands in the reverse, Five of Swords. So there's some type of conflict between the family. Maybe the family dynamic was uprooted when you got serious with this person or something like that, Cancer. Something's going on with the family, the legacy. The World card is here too, which tells me the legacy is involved. Maybe there is some type of conflict about property or about money or about the relationship, your relationship. That could be it as well. Switch it how you need it to go. Let's clarify really quickly here for you, Cancer. Spirit, that's just for Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the Four of Wands? The family conflict, please. What causes the family conflict for Cancer? Yeah. The King of Cups in the reverse is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and it may be someone that has high narcissistic tendencies or traits in their personality. That is the narcissist part. Okay, Cancer. For Cancer, what else? What caused the family disputes for this Cancer? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the Five of Swords? What is this conflict about? The Hierophant, so Taurus. So you may be dealing with a Taurus that has narcissistic tendencies and traits. This is terrible, Cancer. Going back to the past might be a Taurus, a Hierophant, someone that, was a traditional person or someone that you were married to. You went backwards, though. I do feel that very, very strongly. Very, very strongly. I feel like you went backwards and this blew up in your face and the family turned against you or something like that. Or maybe you are the one with the narcissistic tendencies or traits in your personality and someone came back to you and it disrupted your family. It could read that way as well. Okay, let's see what else. For Cancer, what else, please? What's the outcome for Cancer in this connection? The King of Swords may be dealing with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, what else for Cancer, please? This also may be old energy. This may be something that had already happened and now you're moving on to something else. Whatever it was, Cancer, this shit was toxic. Okay, whatever it was. What else for Cancer? Yeah, that's an Aquarius, and they're not happy with you. They are not happy with you, Cancer. You got Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Everybody is here. Okay, so the King of Swords. So you may have been dealing with a Aquarius, or that person may have had like an Aquarius somewhere highly aspected in their chart. The Star is in the reverse, which tells me there's no hope, and the King of Swords, which means either you embody the Aquarius energy to cut this completely out of your life because you realized it was toxic, or someone cut you out of their life. Flip it and switch it how you need it to go, but definitely someone. Okay, or if you haven't done it, is what Spirit is saying that you need to do. All right, what is the Star and the King of Swords, please? The Star in the reverse and the King of Swords for Cancer. Star in the reverse, King of Swords for Cancer, please. Star in the reverse, King of Swords for Cancer. Why are those here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, and Rising. General. Yeah, you stabbed this person in the back, or they stabbed you in the back, Cancer. This was so damn toxic. I don't even know how you held on to this. All right, what else for Cancer? If you haven't let it go, it's going to end in heartbreak. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. This person is not going to work. So the Three of Pentacles in the upright is all about working with someone, building a business. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse is not working. They don't want to work with you, or you don't want to work with them. Six of Cups. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say this? You went back to somebody from your past, and this shit is toxic. I said that. The Six of Pentacles was chilling on the bottom of the deck the whole time. Six of Pentacles looking back on the past relationships, nostalgia, wanting that old thing back. Yeah, you went to that old thing and that shit broke your heart. Ten of Swords. If it hasn't already, this person gonna stab you in the back because I feel like they still dealing with somebody else and they just haven't told you that. They still dealing with somebody else of their past and they just haven't told you yet. They're not, they stuck to somebody else. Chariot in the reverse. This person is a narcissist too. I hope this isn't you, Cancer, but it might be. No judgment here. It might be you. This does not have a good, favorable outcome, and it is toxic, and it is lust filled. You hear me? Y'all might link up, and all y'all do is the do. I mean, no dates, no flowers, no. This person is oof. This is toxic. Oh, Cancer. Let's see what Kipper has to say. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Does Cancer need to? Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer. Sun, and Child, Cancer. Despair. What you don't end this soon, Cancer, you're going to be in ruin. Okay? I didn't see no pentacles in this reading. Message of concern, mature man. So this may be a masculine energy that you're dealing with that is divorced or recently separated. Message of concern. I feel like you're going to find out something about this person and it's going to devastate you. Okay, one more please for Cancer. One more for Cancer. I feel like this person, yeah, change. Okay, what's the change? Unexpected income or unexpected news. Okay, unexpected information, message of concern from this divorced man that's going to leave you in despair. There's a change in plans. There's a change in how you thought things were going to go, or how they thought things were going to go. Flipping and switching how you need the Cancer. But I feel like this person flip flops between people in his or her past. I feel like they spin the block all the time and they just break hearts all the way along down the road every time they do it. So I definitely feel like you knew that this wasn't a good decision. You knew that this decision was not going to end well. You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to end well and you did it anyway. You knew that it was going to be toxic. And it was. So your advice, Cancer, is to put this to bed immediately before you get in too deep. That is your reading. Thank you, Cancer, for allowing me to read for you. I love you. No judgment. Get it together. All right. And last but certainly not least is Leo Kane. Hey, Leo. It's your girl. Baddie Aquarius. The Aquarius Baddie. Coming to you from the Anointed Wig, or the Anointed Message. The Anointed Wig is my candle company. I'm sleepy, y'all. But anyway, we're going to get Leo done. Last, but certainly not least, my Leo babies, welcome in. This is your weekly quickie. This reading should last you through the end of September. Keep in mind the energies are fluid. Flip it and switch it how you need it to be. If you do not find a message in this reading, please take a look at your other placements. There are readings up for those placements as well. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. This does help us grow. Please hit the like button and become a part of our tribe. Hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos. All right, so for Leo, hey baby, let's see what we got. To my ancestors and spirit guides, what messages do you need to share and know for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay, so moving on from a bad relationship, but you're feeling like you're coming out of that feeling of being left in the cold, left out in the cold, someone neglected you, someone left you, but you're coming out of feeling like that. What else for Leo, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, and Rising. Let's just do Sun, Leo. Okay, so the Death card, long drawn out endings with someone. The Seven of Pentacles, so you're not manifesting, you're not tending to your garden. The Six of Wands, so you are moving on to something calmer. Six of Wands, moving on, bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So very, very slow movement, Leo. Very slow movement, almost stagnant. Okay, almost stagnant. So you did move on from either a situation in love that wasn't working out for you, or this may be career. Maybe it was a career that wasn't fulfilling you anymore and you moved away from that, and you were at one point feeling like you were left out in the cold, or left out, left to just kind of hang. But you're coming out of that. the death card is here. So something that maybe should have ended didn't quite end all the way. I feel like someone still has their toe, like right there at the tip of the door. They're not all the way out. Seven of Pentacles is here, so not really cultivating anything. What's going on here? The Magician card is in the reverse, so you're not really manifesting anything. And then the Six of Wands is what you want. You want to be free from the things that burden you. Now, that Five of Cups in the reverse is telling me that at one point, you were, it was a fresh sting, is what I'm hearing. But you're moving on from that. You're healing those old wounds, which is good. I love to see this progress for you. But there is a little bit of contradicting energy. So you're saying that you want to, or that you have moved on from that, but then you have the devil there and it's in the reverse, which tells me that there is some type of stagnant energy. So you haven't necessarily moved completely on. There's some type of like long drawn out goodbye. You know how when people say bye, they'll say, okay, bye bye, and then you say, okay, have a good day, and they say, oh, well, have a good week, and then you say, oh, well, I hope your month is good, and then they say, okay, now I'll talk to you later. So it's a long, drawn out something going on. Okay. Um, but I will say that you do feel a little bit more in control of your love life, and there you have put an end to the codependency that I feel was here. There was some type of codependency, some type of, oh, my day doesn't go well if this person doesn't call me or text me, or my day is is the best ever when I talk to this person on the phone, or if I see this person, something like that. Okay. The definitely taking accountability for your career path as well, which I love that. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't necessarily love that for you, Leo. However, I can understand it because of everything else that's going on. So that Seven of Pentacles being in the reverse, um, it shows me that you are stagnant. You're not manifesting, and you are stagnant in your career and or your love life. Something that's just not moving. So I have all this progress here, like actual action, but I feel like you're stuck in some type of rut. Six of Wands is telling me that it's not something that will stay forever. You won't stay that way always, Leo. You're actually going to be moving forward. Now, the Six of Wands could come with a need to reconnect to nature too, because it does speak to some melancholy, maybe a little bit of depression, feeling like you're unloved, you're overlooked in this deck. It has a little bit of a different meaning. So to that, I would say reconnect yourself with nature, Leo. Once you reconnect and realign yourself, then you will start to feel more like yourself. Because I feel like the stagnation in the career or in the love life is definitely pushing this depression. It's definitely pushing this stagnation, this feeling of, feeling overlooked, and you feel like your work efforts have gone unnoticed. Okay? I assure you they have not. People see you. People see you. People see you making small strides. You have to applaud yourself. So when you do something that you say that you're going to do, you have to clap for yourself. Do not wait for other people to clap for you, because people genuinely don't give a shit about nothing but themselves. They may say, oh, I love my family. My family is the most important thing to me. No, that's a lie. That's cap. People care about themselves. So when you do small things, if you are, let's just say if you're trying to get a promotion at work and you do some extra work, or you stay extra hours, to show them, hey, I can handle this workload, and nobody claps for you. When you get in the car, Leo, you clap for your damn self. Okay? Clap for yourself. You can't wait for other people to clap for you, because it's not going to happen. It's not. People care about themselves. All right, so I have the Page of Wands, which is telling me that you do have a new position or a project that's going to be coming in for you. You have to be willing to take risks when it comes to work, and you need to express yourself with an eagerness to learn or to teach or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay? Without the fire, there is no flame. Remember that. If you want to be the flame, you got to create the fire. So you have to have passion. Get that passion within yourself so that you can get yourself out of this funk. This is a funk, Leo. Funk in love life, a funk in career. What's going on here for Leo? See that? Look at that. Yeah, debt. King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So you may be connected with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may have that somewhere highly aspected in their chart. The Wheel of Fortune is upside down. So there's some type of karmic connection that you have to someone that you need to clear. Maybe an earth sign. Okay. What else for Leo, please? What's the Death in the reverse? No, actually, I want to see what the Six of Wands is. Feeling unloved and overlooked. Yeah, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The worst is over. You've experienced the rough part of things already. Yeah, there's an end to your suffering. The Nine of Swords is all about an end to suffering. You have to have faith. You have to have trust in the divine that they're going to bring you out of this funk. You know, all is not lost. What's the advice? Yeah, see, Ace of Swords. Use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. This is what else for Leo, please? Let your intuition guide you. Okay, yeah, the Ten of Cups. So there is lack of respect. I feel like this is lack of respect for yourself because of how this came out. This isn't anybody external to you. This is you not respecting yourself. You need to call yourself higher, Leo. Call yourself higher so that you can create the things that you need in your life. The Sun card is here, Leo energy, and it's in the upright, which means you're going to have an amazing outcome. The worst is over. See them swords? They're coming out. The worst is over. This feeling of melancholy, this feeling of depression, this is all going to pass for you. This funk that you're in is going to pass. You just have to give it time and you have to have faith. I don't even feel like we need to pull a kipper for you. I feel like I need to pull a African goddess. I'm being called to pull one of these because this reading was so heavy and there is a lot of depression there. I can feel it. So let's pull one of these goddess tarots for you. To my ancestors and to my African goddesses that govern this day. We love you, we appreciate you, we respect you. For the messages that we needs to hear. If I can get a card for guidance for Leo for the next couple of weeks, please. Leo guidance, next couple of weeks. So the etheric chords. Etheric chords, number 27. 7 and 2 is 9. 9 may become significant in your life over these next couple of weeks, Leo. So this is your Zuli Danter. Okay. Number 27. So goddess of etheric chords, Haiti. Temple is the lover, the element is fire. As Julie Danter fought elbow to elbow with her people during the Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children, she represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. Goddess embodiment. Energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of God, Goddess's loving light, separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse your physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. Goddess declaration, I am worthy, passionate, and whole. Now remember I said earlier, there's some type of karmic attachment. I said that. You need to cleanse your energy, Leo. Cleanse your energy because you are attached to someone that you don't want to be attached to. And in order to cleanse that, you have to cleanse your energy. If you need help with that, send me a message and I will send you my cord cutting ceremony that I do personally when I have those type of energetic connections to people. But I'm wishing you all so much love and so much light. Leo, that was your reading, and that is the end of this reading. Thank you to everyone who watched this far. Please like, comment, subscribe, share to help the channel grow. And we would love to have you as part of our tribe. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being with me and allowing me to read for you. Signing off, your Aquarius